Have you ever felt like life is testing you in ways you can't understand, as if everything is falling apart no matter how hard you try? Maybe you've been searching for answers, for a sign, for something to remind you that your pain has a purpose. My friend, this is that sign. You didn't find this message by accident. Allah guided you here for a reason. He knows what's in your heart, what's been keeping you up at night, and the silent prayers you've been making when no one is watching. This message is a gentle reminder that Allah hasn't forgotten you. He's closer to you than you think, and He's working behind the scenes even when you can't see it. So pause for a moment, breathe, and open your heart, because what you're about to hear might be exactly what Allah wants you to understand today. 1. Divine timing. Nothing in your life happens by coincidence. Every moment unfolds exactly when Allah wills it. When you come across a message like this, it's not random. It's a divine sign meant to reach you precisely when your heart is ready to receive it. Sometimes we think we're lost, scrolling or searching for peace, but in reality, Allah is guiding us toward reminders that strengthen our faith. Allah's timing is always perfect, even when it feels delayed. He knows when your heart is heavy and when your soul is seeking comfort. At that very moment, He places the right words, the right person, or the right experience in your path to remind you that He's still with you. It's His way of whispering, "I see you, my servant, and I haven't forgotten you." Divine timing teaches patience, trust, and surrender. It reminds us that while we may not understand why things happen when they do, Allah's wisdom is far greater than ours. Every pause, every delay, and every moment of silence is preparing you for something better than you imagined. When you start to see life through this lens, every experience becomes a sign of Allah's love and perfect planning. 2. Allah's awareness. Allah's knowledge of you is deeper than you can ever comprehend. He knows what you say out loud and what you keep buried inside your heart. Every thought, emotion, and silent tear is seen and recorded by Him. Sometimes you may feel invisible to the world, like no one truly understands your pain or the weight you carry. But Allah does. He knows the struggles you hide behind your smile, the effort you make to stay patient, and the nights you cry silently seeking peace. When you think your prayers go unheard, remember that Allah is closer to you than your own jugular vein. He hears every whisper, even when your lips don't move. His awareness isn't just about knowing what you go through. It's about His mercy, His understanding, and His constant care over you. This awareness is a form of divine love, a reminder that you are never alone, no matter how lonely you feel. When you place your trust in Him, you can rest knowing that every challenge, every blessing, and every unanswered prayer is under His perfect knowledge and control. Nothing escapes Allah's sight, and nothing you endure goes unnoticed by Him. 3. Purpose in hardship. Every hardship you experience carries a divine purpose, even if you can't see it right now. Allah never allows pain to enter your life without reason. Each trial is carefully chosen to refine your character, deepen your faith, and bring you closer to Him. Through difficulties, Allah teaches patience, resilience, and humility, qualities that cannot be built in comfort. The moments that break you are often the same moments that shape you into someone stronger and wiser. Hardship also purifies your heart. It strips away attachments to the world and reminds you that true peace lies only with Allah. When you are tested, it's not a sign of Allah's anger, but rather His love. He wants to elevate you, to cleanse you of sins, and to prepare you for greater blessings that require a stronger version of you. Sometimes the pain forces you to turn back to prayer, to reconnect with your purpose, and to remember who sustains you. Without hardship, many hearts would forget their Creator. So, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What is Allah trying to teach me through this?" When you do, every struggle becomes a bridge to spiritual growth and deeper connection with Him. 4. Delays are protection. When something you deeply desire doesn't happen right away, it's easy to feel frustrated or forgotten. But in reality, those delays are not rejections. They're divine shields. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, knows what lies ahead of you and what could harm you if it came too soon or in the wrong way. What you see as a delay may actually be Allah protecting your heart, your faith, or your future from something unseen. Often, we only realize later that the things we once begged for would have caused pain or led us astray. Allah withholds not to punish, but to protect. His timing ensures that blessings arrive when you are spiritually and emotionally ready to handle them. If they came earlier, they might have overwhelmed or distracted you from your true purpose. These moments of waiting are meant to strengthen your trust and patience. They teach you that Allah's wisdom is greater than your desires. So, when your plans seem paused, remember, Allah's protection is active. The delay is a sign of His mercy, not His absence. One day, you'll look back and thank Him for every unanswered prayer that guided you to something far better. 5. Rejection is redirection. Sometimes in life, doors close unexpectedly, opportunities fade, relationships end, or dreams fall apart. In those moments, rejection feels painful and confusing. But what you often call rejection is actually Allah's gentle redirection. He removes certain things or people from your path because they no longer serve your growth or spiritual well-being. What you lose is never a loss in His plan. It's a step towards something far better that you cannot yet see. Allah's redirection is a hidden form of mercy. He knows the outcomes you cannot foresee, and He guides you away from roads that lead to harm, disappointment, or spiritual decline. Each no from the world is His way of leading you to a greater yes. It might not happen immediately, but with time, you'll realize that everything that didn't work out was preparing space for what truly belongs to you. This redirection also strengthens your faith. It teaches you to let go of control and surrender to Allah's will, trusting that He always knows what's best. So, when things fall apart, remind yourself, Allah isn't denying you. He's redirecting you toward peace, purpose, and blessings that align perfectly with your destiny. 6. Trust in Allah's plan. Trusting in Allah's plan means believing that everything happening in your life, the joys, the delays, the heartbreaks, and the blessings, all carry divine wisdom. Even when life feels uncertain or unfair, faith reminds you that Allah is in full control and never makes a mistake. His plans are perfectly designed to lead you toward growth, peace, and ultimate success, both in this world and the next. When you trust Allah, you stop chasing control and start finding calm in surrender. You begin to see that every difficulty carries a hidden lesson and every blessing carries a responsibility. This trust doesn't mean you won't feel pain or confusion. It means you'll choose patience and hope over fear and doubt. True peace comes when you hand your affairs to Allah and say, "I may not understand it now, but I know you do." That level of faith transforms anxiety into contentment and worry into gratitude. Every situation, no matter how difficult, becomes easier when you remember that Allah is the best of planners. His plan may be different from what you wanted, but it will always lead you to exactly where you need to be. Every moment of your life is written with purpose, and Allah knows exactly what your heart needs. Whatever you're going through right now, trust that it's leading you towards something beautiful. Keep faith, keep patience, and keep your connection with Allah strong. He's guiding you, even when you can't see the way. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen for more spiritual reminders. Say this in the comments. I trust Allah's plan for my life. May Allah fill your heart with peace, strength, and unshakable faith. Ameen.